Before execution, death row inmates have their hair on the crown of the head shaved. Then the guard places a black hood over the prisoner and puts a sponge soaked with water on top of the head. This way, once the power is switched on, the current quickly spreads through the prisoner's body, bringing a rapid death. A newly arrived guard was very curious. What would happen if the sponge wasn't wet? So Jack managed to take part in the next execution. Facing a prisoner who had once offended him, Jack was thrilled. He forced himself to stay calm as he recited the words of execution. Then he used his body to block the bucket, pretending he had already soaked the sponge. Jack quickly strapped the sponge to the prisoner's head, and no one noticed anything unusual. Just then, the sheriff noticed that there was no water next to the bucket, which meant that the sponge was not wet. When he tried to stop the process, it was already too late. The power had been switched on. The next second, the prisoner let out a horrible scream. He writhed in agony. Sparks burst from his head. The warden tried to cut the power, but that only made the prisoner suffer even more. Soon, smoke began to rise from the prisoner's body, releasing a foul stench. Sparks shot from his body as well, terrifying everyone and driving them out of the room. Jack was petrified. He wanted to leave, but the sheriff grabbed him and forced him to watch his punishment.